This is Police Interceptors.
Police Interceptors are real life one. I'm going to tell my kids about this.
And you're riding with the pride of Northamptonshire.
Speed 120.
Ace pursuit drivers.
Contact.
M+51.
With air support.
Got 2 out, stand by.
And a crack dog unit.
If you leave, you will get hit.
They bring down the bad guys.
I believe you're wanted, mate.
Keep the streets safe.
Put your arms behind your back.
Get on the floor.
And battle 24/7.
Get down on the floor.
In the war on crime.
Crash. On the floor now!
Here's what it is, isn't it? We find them, we lock them up.
Coming up.
Where is it? Got it.
The 50 grand drugs raid.
He's moving.
Corby's most wanted goes on the ram.
Get out the car now! Get out the car! Get out the car!
And
if it explodes, the debris from the vehicle could damage the cars.
fighting a fire on the A509.
There we go.
Northamptonshire Police were the only force in the country to report a decrease in crime last year, thanks in part to Operation Revive. A proactive team dedicated to tackling violent, drug and gang-related crime.
Oh, I want to go.
This afternoon, Interceptor Connor Shorten and the team are getting ready to execute a warrant at a flat, which could be linked to drug dealing.
We think they're potentially going in there and cutting up a huge amount of drugs. So we're expecting to find one or two of the big bosses in there doing that, which you don't normally get. So it's all a bit on edge at the minute.
We'll just have to do it as fast as possible. Straight out the door, smash it.
Because they'll be flushing.
Plan in place, Op Revive roll out.
Going left definitely is your first right.
If there is a large amount of Class A's ready to hit the streets, the team can't risk losing any evidence or suspects.
Then it's a little pull-in on the right coming up.
So it's a stealthy approach to surround the property.
Round the back. Adam, get in the back on the right. No.
And they won't be ringing the doorbell.
Keep going.
One more, and swap.
Swap.
Every second counts.
2 bags out back.
The door seems pretty heavy duty.
Swap. Movement, top window. Good door.
But it's no match for Op Revive and their big red key.
That's it, one more. There you go.
What's the window? Clear, yeah.
Keep your hands down, boys. Probably got red dots for taser. Do not make any movements, do you understand? Taser secure.
2 men are found inside the property and are cuffed.
Be a bit of a workout trying to get through them doors.
I believe they've reinforced that. Look at this. And look, there's you've got bits there leading up to the back of the door as well.
Yeah, I wouldn't say somehow. I'd say they're definitely reinforced.
Extra tight security at the front. Meanwhile, around the back, it's raining cats and dogs and cocaine.
So, as officers entered the front of the address, me and Jared were at the back. We had one lad who couldn't get any sighting of him, but just throw 2 bags.
That's what's been recovered already. There's another one of those.
Which we're going to climb and try and recover it. Just stuck at the top of these bushes, the other side.
Where is it?
This down here.
It's a delicate operation,
Got it.
but well worth the find.
Bag's slightly open.
Straight in the box.
See what we got. So that was thrown over. We've recovered both bags of drugs. It's huge bags of white powder.
With large quantities of cocaine already recovered, the two men are nicked on suspicion of drug dealing. But one of the suspects doesn't fancy a trip to the Nick.
The dog, the dog, stand still! Whoa! Oh, got him. Calm down. We got him. Calm down. We got him.
Yeah, that's silly, wasn't it?
Good hit, still. Control.
Even the suspect agrees. It's a top tackle.
Whoa! Oh, got him. Calm down. We got him.
The dog was about to get jumped out, man. You'd have had to take your whole car off. You won't be running again, ever, then? Woo!
Right.
Hang on, right this time.
I think he's fight or flight kicked in and he's tried running. He's already on licence, so he knows he's going back. I mean, we've probably got 4 or 5 ounces of cocaine uncut in a minute.
And that's before the team have searched inside the property.
Based on the information we've got, they're in here to cut the drugs up. So likely what we've got there is the uncut version of it. It's going to be absolutely thousands and thousands of pounds. As it's Monday, and very likely to be the week's supply of crack cocaine for Wellingborough. All for this drugs line.
To sniff out any concealed items, the team have called in police dog Frankie and her handler Ash.
Frankie.
A quick nose around, and Frankie is drawn to the headboard. She's found another stash.
Oh dear.
I don't know what that's going to be, but she's interested in it. It might be she's interested because it's cutting agent, but that's why she's scrambled at the back. Clever pops, isn't you?
We've got another 2 bags of large white powder to be cutting agent for something else.
Right, but this is doubly wrapped.
It's not a lot of it to be cutting agent though.
Potentially could well be all cocaine.
Yeah.
We'll get back and we'll test it.
Good job, team.
It was a good job.
Yeah.
And probably more still to be found, and phones and such.
Looking like that, is it?
It's a good hide though, isn't it?
Yeah, good hide. That place. Luckily we had the dog.
The team leave no mattress unturned.
Let's go against the wall this side. Got it?
It's a smashed burn. That's deliberately done, isn't it?
Yeah.
No potential hiding place unchecked.
They've got the scales, they've got the clinker chopped up.
Right, check it out. Just your
Lady in
hand.
the trumpet.
But that's, again, another tactic. Cut inside curtains. Stick the hide the drugs in there, nice and easy.
And the Class A's keep on coming.
Can I have some expert opinions, please? A bit of heroin. Brown wraps.
Well, damn. All of this is just bags and bags and bags of white powder.
Okay, cool.
We've got heroin, phones.
Cool, I'll just start bagging if you want them.
Yes, it's all in there.
We're really happy. I mean, normally when we get a P-Wits job, you get like 50 to 100 wraps, you know, of 0.1, 0.2 grams. So you get small quantities, but lots of them, whereas this, it's huge bulk quantities that you don't normally find, you know, and who we've arrested, we're really happy with it.
As a result of this raid, Op Revive took an estimated 50 grand's worth of drugs off the streets. The Cat man pleaded guilty to dealing cocaine and heroin, and he was sent down for 5 years and 7 months. Twinkletoes was found not guilty of dealing, however, for trying to evade the cops. He was sentenced to 4 months behind bars.
Get on the floor!
Coming up,
You're under arrest, dangerous driving!
Ram Man is unhappy with his reception.
Why are you coming on the table for, man? Because you've tried to ram us. What do you think we're going to do? Just sit there and tickle you?
And
All of this has gone and melted.
It does make you wonder why the owner's not here.
Michael is getting warmer in the search for a missing driver.
Oh, really?
benefits we have with the unmarked car, it gives us a bit of an advantage when we're going after a specific car for a high-risk reason. If we can get behind it in an unmarked car and prevent a pursuit until we've got tactics put in place, we just have that a bit more of an element of surprise, and it allows us to plan things better before all hell breaks loose.
And the plan tonight for James Brooks and Harrison Beverley is to hunt down and lock up a man at the top of the wanted list.
He is one of the most wanted in the north at the minute. He's wanted for, I think it was he strangled his ex-partner. He doesn't have a driving licence as far as I'm aware, and he knows he's wanted, so he's not going to hang around.
And if he does stick around, James and Harrison might not get a warm welcome.
Left there? Yes, mate, left. Got weapons, he's apparently had a taser before, he's violent, he's bit an officer in the arm, and he's known for drugs.
Quite the resume. He's also linked to a Vauxhall Astra, which intel suggests is on the move nearby.
I reckon we'll float straight to the retail park if we're unmarked. If you're thinking, you're happy with that? Because we could do with seeing who's driving it.
Interceptor of 5 years, Harrison is also armed with a taser and riding in his favourite of the fleet, an unmarked Beamer.
Do it right.
Stealth mode activated, they're scoping out the retail park.
Is it black, is it?
Black Astra, yeah.
There, mate. It's just there.
Yeah, stand by.
Well,
6-4, the vehicle's parked up, there's 2 occupants in it. Phoenix Parkway, stand by.
If Corby's most wanted is behind the wheel, the guess is he won't come quietly and could risk it all to escape.
We can't reinforce it from where it is.
With only a hedge for cover, the Interceptors lie low alongside the Astra and wait for backup.
Cannot tell who's inside the vehicle at the minute. 2 icy, 1 males.
As another unit reaches the car park,
it's on the near side. You're behind us, mate. Go for it.
The plan is to strike from the shadows with a 2-car box.
Go.
A flash of the blues and the driver sees red.
He's moving.
He's pinned in.
Get out the car now! Get out the car! Get out the car! Get on the floor! Get on the floor! Get on the floor! Put your hands, you're under arrest! Get on the floor! Stop! I haven't done nothing! Get your hands on your back! Hands out now!
Yes, we've got 2 detained.
You're under arrest, dangerous driving!
Okay.
2 men are swiftly in bracelets.
On the right. Yeah, sound, he's under arrest.
Harrison has got hold of the Ram Happy driver, who is the wanted man they were looking for.
Right, turn off. Right, you're under arrest for dangerous driving. Right. I'm pretty sure you're disqualified as well.
Yeah, I am.
You're also under arrest for ABH and non-fatal strangulation, so you don't have to say anything. May I'm defence, you make sure questions, which you later on in court. Anything you do say, maybe give evidence. You're also arrested with no insurance as well.
Can I have a fag before I go?
No. You can't. After what you've just done.
Ramming was no match for the tight 2-car box. But had Harrison stepped out of the car seconds earlier, he could have been seriously injured.
You're also on arrest suspicion of possessing a Class B because you've got cannabis on you as well.
Stand up.
Yeah, stand up.
Ready?
Why are you coming on the thing, man?
Because you've tried to ram us. What do you think we're going to do? Just sit there and tickle you? Well, somebody...
I put under pressure, I didn't know what to do.
Well, it's easy. You get out of the car and you give up. That's what you do.
I know.
You don't try ramming cars and endangering people's lives, do you? No.
While searching the Astra, fellow Interceptor Lloyd makes a menacing discovery.
Questions for that, Tony?
A blade in the passenger side door means the other bloke is also nicked on suspicion of having an offensive weapon.
But, you know what I mean? Loads of passengers are in cars.
You're in a car, tried to ram us, and it's got a knife in the inside pocket of the passenger. Can you expect us to do anything different?
No, I get it, yeah, I get it.
You stick your tongue out for me, please. Thank you.
Despite having a long list of allegations to his name, the wanted driver still only has one thing on his mind.
He's going to give us 8 minutes till that gives us a reading.
Can I have a fag within the 8 minutes?
No, not having a fag. No, no.
You can't ram 2 of our cars and ask for a favour, can you?
Yeah, you've got a fair point.
The driver passes both a drugs wipe and breathalyser.
Second the response car gets here, then yeah, we'll be going.
His earlier reckless ramming means 2 cars are going to be tied up ferrying the prisoners to custody. Corby's most wanted ticked off the list, the Interceptors can assess the damage to their fleet.
It's either going to go 2 ways, isn't it? Right or wrong. We'd sooner rather have 2 damaged vehicles at a cost of whatever it's going to be, rather than risk it when it's on the road, failing to stop and causing more risk to members of the public.
It's not over the wheel arch as such, it's just the wing. It is a nice little car, but it's a car, it's a tool at the end of the day, so it's what it's there for. He's wanted for a high-risk domestic, so for the victim of that, to know that we've got him in custody, we are prepared to go out and look for him and to get him in for those offences. Hopefully it gives him some peace of mind that we will get him in custody, regardless of whether he rams police vehicles or whether he stops quietly and hands himself in. So, yeah, it's a good job.
After trying to ram his way to freedom, the wanted man has pleaded guilty to dangerous driving, driving without insurance and whilst disqualified, and also strangulation and assault. He was banged up for over 2 years. The cannabis charges were dropped. His mate received no further action for the knife in the passenger door.
Switch out the car now. Find something else to drive. Hopefully not break.
Northamptonshire police receive around 1,200 calls every day. But not all emergencies come in over the phone. It's been a relatively tranquil Tuesday afternoon for Interceptor Michael Hollowell. That is, until a driver flags him down.
Whereabouts?
Towards the shell garage is abandoned.
Down there? Yeah. Right, okay. Ta.
Michael puts his foot down.
I think there's a shell garage here on the right. That's it.
Sure enough, smoke is billowing from an abandoned Audi on the A509.
Press up 1-1. I've just been called about a vehicle on fire. It's on the Ring Road just before Park Farm, up from the Wilbury Road roundabout.
Copy.
There's black smoke coming from the engine bay. I'm going to see if I can get the bonnet up. I need fire, please.
A vehicle igniting in a live lane could have disastrous consequences, so Michael attempts to defuse the threat.
Oh shit, we're on fire. I ain't touching that. I ain't touching that, it's on fire. The vehicle's well alight now. I'm going to need the road closed at both ends, please. I'm just going to reverse back.
Former HGV driver Michael has spent 19 years working as a traffic cop. He needs to act fast to keep everyone on the road safe. And blocks 2 lanes of traffic with his Volvo.
We need to stop all the vehicles from coming because if it explodes, the debris from the vehicle could damage the cars. If the tyres explode, which they will do, it's going to be well alight in a second. There we go.
Flames quickly take hold of the motor. And Michael needs to hold back the oncoming traffic.
If the flames, at the minute, it's confined to the engine, which is good. If it gets to the fuel tank, it'll That's the tyres going. So.
Thankfully, help is on hand to tackle the growing blaze.
Red Papa 1-1, fire on scene. Hi guys.
1494. Copy down as Romeo Papa 1-2. That's great.
Red Papa 1-1. The fire is now out. They're just making the vehicle safe.
The team have fought off a fuel tank fireball. The Audi driver is still AWOL, and Michael turns his attention to getting the A509 moving again. And arranging for recovery to collect the Audi, or what's left of it.
Yeah, oh dear. There may have been children in the car at the time.
All of this has gone and melted.
Yeah.
The airbox has melted, which has been sat there. That's your turbo size. All the aluminium's melted.
It does make you wonder why the owner's not here.
Yes.
So...
That's your job.
Michael has a theory.
If my car was on fire, unless I didn't have a mobile phone on me, I wouldn't just run away and leave the car where it is. This could suggest that it might be stolen. We don't know, do we? But we'll find out.
Stolen or not, top priority is clearing the burnt-out car off the road.
Oh, blimey.
No simple task when it's melted into the tarmac.
Whew. I mean, it's taken the road surface up. So this wasn't in the job description.
No.
Oops, was it? That's it.
There's already one recovery worker on scene, but the plot thickens as a second recovery truck pulls in.
Oh, really?
The missing driver's husband and his mate have turned up.
Everybody all right?
Yeah, oh yeah, no one's got injured. It's just that obviously the car's...
She had my 2 kids in it, that's why she didn't want to stay here.
Where has she gone to then?
To home, we live a mile away.
Right, well she should have...
up from school and nursery.
You have to ring the police, you can't just leave the car in the road and...
She rang me because we have our own recovery truck, so literally we finished what we were doing and came for it.
Although the Audi isn't stolen, Michael still thinks there could be more to this than meets the eye.
Received. Is there a female on the insurance?
No, just a Mr.
Do you know?
Yeah.
Who's?
My business partner.
Right, okay, so he's the only insured person on this car?
No, she's got her own on it as well, mate.
Has she?
Yeah, 100%.
My concern is that if your wife's driving this car, I need to know what insurance she was using to drive this car.
As the driver hasn't come back to the scene, Michael will have to pick up the investigation with her at a later date.
I will be making some inquiries about the validity of insurance for the person driving that car. And if the insurance company is going to turn around and say, no, I'm sorry, we're not going to cover you, well, they've just lost a car, haven't they? You know, that's like 10 grand's worth of car. One.
Michael made his inquiries regarding the vehicle's registered keeper, who failed to provide the driver's details and was prosecuted. He got 6 points and was ordered to pay £750. Coming up.
We might have an opportunity for a box.
It's like a dance, isn't it?
A T-Pack Tango with a suspected keyless car thief. And...
Found your real number plates.
Oh, no way.
Yes way.
Callum and Rachel are in it to win it.
You just never know what you're going to get. It's a bit like a criminality lottery.
Car thefts are at an all-time high in the UK, largely due to keyless or relay thefts, where criminals use a device to bounce a key fob signal, tricking a car's security system into thinking the key is nearby.
The days of they'll break into your house to get your keys, not as common, But the keyless, cloning the key from inside the house, it's an easy win for the offender, and they drive away without the person even realising that it's gone. I love my cars. I would work hard and save up and buy the car I want, and to think that somebody just comes along with a device that can clone the key and drive it off the driveway and help themselves to it really grits my teeth.
Up in the north of the county, dog handler Lucy Sculthorpe is on a stakeout.
Just going to sit and wait for it.
Looking to take down a gang of suspected keyless car thieves who, for the time being, have gone to ground.
All we know at the minute is the caller has said he's seen 3 people he thought around the back of his car. He's shouted at them and they've run off and jumped into a blue turquoise BMW. And the caller's now saying his neighbour's car's missing. So what we've kind of put 2 and 2 together and got is it's a keyless relay theft of the BMW from next door. And they were potentially also trying to relay theft the caller's car, and they've been disturbed.
BMWs, Audis and Fords are top of the criminal wish list.
There you go.
But it's not going to be an easy win for this gang, because the stolen blue Beamer has just been spotted nearby.
It's going to have 3 males in it, Eastern European accents, wearing black jumpers, black trousers, black balaclavas.
1-5, contact.
A crew have got behind the target.
Third exit, continuing 843.
Multiple units are travelling, and before long, Lucy gets the convoy in her sights.
Not one. Mission, second exit, Geddington Road.
Up front is the nicked high-performance 6-cylinder BMW 4 Series, worth around 20 grand.
40 in the 40, and we're heading gently back towards the address.
This is very hard.
Yeah.
Despite the suspects having a top speed of 155 miles per hour at their fingertips,
it's a 440i. Drop it.
And a convoy of interceptors on their tail, they're taking it strangely slow and steady.
Got offside indication.
It's going back towards the estate.
Speed 30.
Leading the cops on a loop around Corby.
1-5, if you can close it up then by the time we get to the next roundabout, we might have an opportunity for a box.
It's like a dance, isn't it?
The team's routine of choice tonight is a T-pack, a well-choreographed 4-car box, and it's showtime.
Got space here, move on. That's clear. Slow it down. Stop. 1 male up front in the vehicle.
Anything you do say, maybe give them evidence.
Stop, 1 encrypted speed, no damage to vehicles.
I'm going to sit you around, okay? So, straighten this leg.
There's no sign of the suspect's 2 accomplices.
Stand up.
But it's a big win for the Interceptors, with 1 in cuffs and a nicked motor retrieved without a scratch.
Right, I'm going to search you before we put you in that car. Okay, is there anything in your possession that's sharp, that's going to harm me, harm you? Do you understand what I'm saying?
No, I don't understand.
Okay.
On the back seat of the stolen Beamer, they've also found what looks like a tool of the trade.
It might be a relay device, but I can't see it properly, so it could be that's how they nick these cars keylessly, which is what's happened with this one.
The victim will get their valuable motor back within hours of it being stolen.
Weirdest pursuit ever. The chap that we've arrested had his mobile phone line open. He was clearly speaking to somebody about where they were, so he's been trying to basically use up the T-pack resources that we've got by following him around whilst his colleagues escape. On a positive note, we've got one in custody. We are suffering a bit of a spate of these high-value relay type thefts recently. To get one in custody and got his phone, and it all builds to an intelligence picture as well. So yeah, it's a really positive job for us.
After his leisurely trip around Corby, the suspect is under investigation for stealing the Beamer and driving without a licence or insurance. A recent £1.3 million investment into Northamptonshire's ANPR network has seen the number of cameras double, creating a ring of steel around the county.
ANPR, automatic number plate recognition, is a fantastic tool, absolute game changer in terms of roads policing particularly. You know, we always say it takes the guesswork out of policing to a certain extent, because rather than having to check every vehicle you see, that's already happening autonomously. We can be directed towards where the hit is. So it's about getting the right people in the right place at the right time, and ANPR most definitely is a big step towards doing that.
Working the night shift.
I know the minute we drive off, it's going to hit again.
We just got to be patient.
Interceptors Rachel McCready and Callum Donoghue are using ANPR intel to zero in on a Corsa sporting false plates.
The number plate's been cloned on a like-for-like vehicle. The other one's in Hertfordshire, and the clone's active in Northamptonshire.
Where there's cloned plates, there's always a bigger problem, like an unlicensed driver or someone masking a nicked set of wheels.
Come on, car. Don't be shy.
It's just going to be a waiting game.
To find out what this driver may be trying to hide, they need one more ANPR camera hit.
Oh, where's that?
And they're tightening the net on the clone.
Oh, I love it, I get little butterflies. So we're in the right area, turn right. And what we're doing is we're just going to go and see if we can intercept it now.
How far away?
2 minutes, 0.9 miles.
Oh, we're so close.
Advanced driver Callum's first car was a Corsa. Tonight he's going incognito at the wheel of an unmarked BMW.
That's it.
It is indeed. Got contact with that clone.
And closing the gap on the suspect Corsa.
This is going to be the test now.
Yeah.
Oh no. Driving's okay.
Road manners could go out the window if the mystery driver clocks the cops.
Currently 3.5 and a 3.0.
So Callum calls in another unit in case the lad decides to make off.
Left onto Knox Road. I think he's testing it.
Melton Road.
On a very weird route.
But before backup arrives...
stand by, it might be coming to a natural stop.
It looks like the Interceptors have been rumbled.
It was looking to park up, then decided not to.
This could go either way.
Near side indication to a car park.
Pursuit? Or parking up?
We've got it boxed into a car park.
How's that? You alright?
You alright?
Do you mind just popping out for us, please?
Yeah.
Thank you.
There's two blokes in the car and, in record time...
I ain't got a licence or insurance.
You haven't got a licence? Okay. Just keep your hands out your pockets for me. It's nothing personal, it's just I don't know you.
Right,
so
yeah.
keep them out.
I knew you were following us.
Yeah, we could tell.
You could tell?
We could tell.
Rachel and Callum run the cloned Corsa's VIN number past control, who confirm it has not been reported stolen.
I don't know if you're aware the vehicle's on false plates, so the number plates on this car don't match.
We only just literally bought it.
From who?
Some lad. Don't really know him. Bought it for a friend.
Okay. Where from?
From Wellingborough.
Right.
Yeah.
Based on that and the fact you're driving with no licence, no insurance, we're going to have to put you on a drug test and a breath test, okay?
Okay.
Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Stop. Thank you.
I nearly ran out then.
Perfect, 0.
Unlike the instant results of a breathalyzer, the drugs wipe test for cocaine and cannabis takes 8 minutes for a result. Enough time for Callum to take a closer look at the dodgy number plates.
Found your real number plates.
Oh, no way.
Yes, way.
And it's the same trick at the front.
We've got the correct plates for the vehicle.
So, they're the false plates. They're the real plates. You just never know what you're going to get. It's a bit like a criminality lottery. Obviously, in this instance, we've got no licence, no insurance, just waiting on the results of the drug test. We'll see where we go from there, but there's always more to people who drive with false plates. Whether he knew the plates were on there or not, I don't know, but happy days, good result.
I actually didn't know it was plated, honestly.
I'm half inclined to believe you, mate, because you've stopped fine for us and you haven't been difficult. Normally people who were aware they were on false plates would have turned to a bit of a chase, so I'm half inclined to believe you.
I wouldn't even try in this from that. There'd be no point.
Well, we thought you were going to give it a go when you went to park and then you didn't.
If the unlicensed driver didn't stick on the cloned plates, the Interceptors want to find out more about the seller.
It was a friend. I don't know his second name. I actually don't.
I bet you do.
Who allegedly flogged the car for 300 quid.
I've bought some off him in the past.
Have you checked your other ones for false plates?
I ain't got any more cars.
Probably a good thing.
Is it MOT'd and taxed?
Yeah.
Oh, lucky.
But the luck ends there. The drugs wipe test results are in.
I think there's a faint line for cannabis there.
Yeah, he said he smoked this morning, that's failed.
Right.
Nice.
It's 2040, you're currently under arrest for driving whilst over the prescribed limit, namely cannabis. I don't think people realise how long drugs and alcohol stay in your system for. So, gentleman saying he smoked this morning, which quite a few hours ago, but that's still obviously in his system and he's still got behind the wheel of a car. So all it's going to take is one slightly wrong manoeuvre and you've potentially killed someone.
Next stop is custody to give a blood sample.
Yeah.
Will you go back for my dog, please?
Yeah.
Yeah?
His mate will be walking home.
Literally just a bare bones car.
The £300 clone-mobile will be seized.
I don't think it works. Nothing happens. He's left it in first, good lad.
And the elusive car dealer won't be getting many more sales.
So I'm going to strongly suggest that you don't buy any cars from him ever again.
No, I won't.
The man had to pay over £400 and received 8 points for driving without a licence or insurance. He also tested positive for cannabis and was disqualified for 12 months. Still to come.
What timing that was.
Chris stops the right car, but has he got the right man?
Somebody who owned this car and registered to keep with this car, driving around, doesn't have a driving licence and therefore might not have insurance.
Ah, I bought this one from police auction.
Right, okay.
That's why I think.
Right.
It's a sunny bank holiday weekend. An Interceptor Chris Lock is spending it on the lookout for a Mazda MX-5.
Yeah, AMPR hit for a car. The marker that's been put on it is that the driver doesn't hold a licence anymore. So it's either somebody else driving the car and the intelligence or the marker is inaccurate, or he's lied to the insurance company and said that he's got a full licence. Either way, we'll go see if we can find it, see what the story is.
Tracking down motors with a marker can be a notoriously tricky business, but this morning...
What timing that was!
It's plain sailing. Chris spots the nippy sports car in front of him on the A43.
1-4, we're behind.
Lovely, but if it was in Garden, he'll chip in with the name.
Roger that.
If it is the unlicensed driver soaking up the sun in his soft top, he might not stick around. But so far, he seems to be playing ball.
Can you just pull in and then just into the village and pull in on the left-hand side, please? Yeah. Thank you.
Reaching a quieter spot to question the driver, Chris opens with a quick-fire round.
Okay, have you got any ID with you today?
Yes, I've got my driving license.
How long have you had the car?
I just bought it.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, just bought it. And they've just...
What, today or last couple of days?
Ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
The reason why I'm stopping you is because there was a marker on the car that somebody who owned this car and registered key for this car, driving around, doesn't have a driving licence and therefore might not have insurance.
Ah, I bought this one from police auction.
Right, okay.
That's why, I think.
Right, okay.
Yeah, in Doncaster.
Okay.
So maybe they haven't taken off the system.
Items seized by the police can be auctioned off, anything from jewellery to cars. Once, even a drug gang's aeroplane went under the hammer. And the proceeds from the sales support local causes. Bidders on motors might get a tidy runner for a bargain, but occasionally they may get more than they bargained for.
People call me Mo.
Do you mind if I call you Mo?
Yeah, just call me Mo.
Thank you.
Mo, who's out for a spin with his son, has a different name to the registered keeper in the marker.
Just want to check something, sir, okay? So just hang on 1 second.
No problem.
But Chris still needs to be sure he's not being fed false details.
How much did you pay for it?
For the car?
Yeah.
1,000.
How much?
£1,000.
£1,000?
Yeah, it's for summer, isn't it?
It's a perfect car for summer, isn't it?
Yeah. It's not fast, it's just funny. And he's having fun as well.
Good.
Really, man.
That's what it's all about. You've got the right shirt on as well.
Yeah. Not for me.
Oh, what?
Nah, I'm a blue. Chelsea.
The less said about that, the better this year, isn't there?
Man U fan Chris has been in the job for nearly 20 years, and he quickly rules out any foul play here.
Excellent. If I give you that back, sir.
Thank you.
A lorry driver by trade, Mo has a full driving licence and a valid insurance policy.
And my boss is texting.
Although this case of mistaken identity is almost making him late for work.
I took the video, I'm going to show him.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's looking to sack somebody, I think.
Oh, we'll make sure it's not you.
No. I need this. I've been working here for 3 years.
Enjoy it?
Oh, yeah. Still enjoying lorry. Freedom.
Good. Decent money as well?
Yeah.
They're the big things, aren't they, at the moment?
That's it, yeah.
Okay.
With everything cleared up, Chris will ask for the marker on the Mazda to be removed.
Thank you ever so much for your time.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you for your understanding.
Cheers.
And drive safely in the lorry as well.
I will.
Take it easy, buddy.
Bye, cheers. I'm always making sure I don't do anything illegal, because it might cost me on my license and it cost me my job. I bought from police auction car. So I knew it might happen that this car has done something wrong, maybe stolen or maybe somebody was driving whatever. So I was always prepared whenever they stop me. Nice one. Anyway, you guys have a good day.
And you.
Thank you for looking after the road and the safety and everything. And we'll see you on the road.
Mo and his son can get back to enjoying the open road in their new sports car.
Nice bloke.